As we promised you with season 2 of Talking Pigeons, it's going to be more exciting, a lot more in-depth discussions with different fanciers. And I don't think a better way to start the season 2, as we promised in season 1, is visiting the TNT Elite Center. A lot of imported birds here that we're going to go through, and imported by Tyrone Barnard and Roland Bauer. They're in a partnership in this Elite Center with all the imported birds. Did considerable amount of traveling around Belgium to find the birds. Obviously Roland's got a few connections which he's had over years, and those are the guys that took them around. Am I right, Arien?
Yeah, Rusky.
If you could just elaborate on how you guys decided and what your aim is at the end of the day with all the birds, eh?
Yeah, Russ. Like we mentioned in the first one, and like you've said, now we went in 2023, the beginning of 2023, to Belgium to go and select some birds. Obviously, mine and Roland's whole idea is to compete in the one loft races competitively and with some of the best strains that are available. Which, because of Roland's connections in Belgium, we managed to get into a lot of the top lofts, handle a lot of the top pigeons. And, you know, when we sat in your, like we said, when we sat in your shop and we came across the Blizzard King Kittles, that was kind of the aim, was to get to the Flanders collection to handle those birds and purchase a couple of them, which we did, and we've got them here now. But we did visit a lot of really, really good fanciers. You know, Nicholas and Philip Norman, the Bullard family, Luke and Hilda Sion, and we managed to acquire
just on that. That's got a bit of that Willem. Well, quite a lot of that Willem de Bruin.
A lot of the Willem de Bruin pigeons is in Luke and Hilda's loft. I think most famously was the Cameroon hen, which sold for an undisclosed amount of money.
Tell us a bit about the Cameroon hen while we're on there.
In the book that we got there, I reckon she was maybe one of the best hens ever to have raced in Belgium. She won 2 nationals. I believe she was second national to her sister. In the family, I think there's 4 or 5 national winners. I mean, it's phenomenal pigeons, and that comes from the Willem de Bruin Spardy to Mary Ann.
So have you got any of Cameroon's genetics in the center here?
Yeah, so before we partnered up, myself and Roland had bought in a half-sister to Cameroon, and two cocks that have got that Willem de Bruin bloodlines in them. We then, when we went to visit Luke's loft, he's just actually finished up a beautiful loft that he's building up in Belgium, and we managed to buy 2 babies direct off a Cameroon son, because obviously he sold Cameroon, so there isn't any available. But we bought 2 direct off the Cameroon son, paired to a Decker, you know, which is also one of the good birds in Belgium. You know.
Okay, so you managed to get some of that genetics.
We've got quite a couple of the Sions here.
Yeah.
Beautiful pigeons. You know, I only raced 1 or 2 of them last year. They raced really well for us.
So you've raced some of those already?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, raced really, really well for
But the majority will only be racing this year?
Yeah, look, I mean, I got them quite late.
You got them late, yeah.
And, you know, it just took 1 or 2 just to try, and we managed to...
You got some from, I see Gino Click there?
Yeah, we visited Gino. Also, bigger setup.
Yes, yeah.
Races a lot of pigeons.
You introduced him to me when I was at the show.
At the Blackpool show, we met up with him, and I managed to have a chat with him. Also, phenomenal professional setup.
Very professional in the way it comes across.
And a lot of those Golden Princess and all that kind of stuff is from Gino, and you know, very, very nice pigeons. We got a couple of those in the loft here.
No, the guy that took you guys around there, Peter Gijselbrecht,
yes,
obviously related to the Gijselbrecht family.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about him and how you managed to, because you were there for a long time. So did he take you around everywhere?
So Peter, look, he was phenomenal with us. You know, he arranged everything, arranged the time, set up our whole program, where we would be, who would be.
So he arranged the whole thing.
The whole thing. nothing was too much for him. You know, if whether it was, if we needed a lunch or if we wanted to, and whatever. And if we said, look, we wanted to visit this fancier, he got on the phone and arranged it, made it happen. You know, phenomenal man. You know, he's really done. He really did a lot. Went out of his way for us. You know, which you don't really find. You know, I don't think maybe the Belgians are a bit different, but you don't. He really went out of his way.
I wanted to ask you though, that is he connected at all to the Rick Hermans, the Dave, the other set? You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So they like, would say, I wouldn't say opposition to Pippa, but they do a similar.
Yeah. So the Dave,
except Rick Hermans races pigeons himself. So.
Rick Hermans, he does racing. He's very involved with the Willem de Bruins, you know, the only auction that Willem does is
uses him,
through the Dave.
That's the one we were at.
The Blackpool auction is at the Dave auction.
Yeah.
Also went visited Rick. Hermans is also phenomenal.
Oh, did you visit there?
We visited. We handled, you know, birds like Chucky and that kind of thing. That was, you know, phenomenal.
Yeah, because he's got a hell of a name, eh?
Yeah, good pigeons, right?
Yeah.
You know, and. Yeah, to say that he was, you know, connected in one, I'm not sure. They seem to be friends, you know. But I mean,
then our talks over the last few months since you've been back, and there's no doubt that you got a soft spot for the Bullard pigeons.
Yeah, Russ.
And tell us a bit why, and give us a bit of background there, and then why have you got such a soft spot for them, and how good are they?
Yeah, Russ. Look, how good they are, or how good they'll be.
But how good have they been?
Yeah, look, when visiting them, like I said, humble setup, you know, not a lot of pigeons. The pigeons in the hand were phenomenal. And, you know, just going back in a lot of the pedigrees that we even from the Nicholas and Philip Norman pigeons, you know, I've got the pedigrees here. You can see quite far back the guys were using those pigeons, you know.
Okay.
So, not as well known, I think.
It doesn't have a website, doesn't have a Instagram account, or none of that social media, none of that stuff. Yeah,
old guy. His son Etienne is a bit younger. He handles the breeding.
Okay.
The old guy, you know, he handles the racing of the pigeons.
Yeah.
Look, they've won their fair share of nationals, long distance pigeons. You know, and I think, for what we were trying to achieve with the one loft racing, they seem to be that type of pigeon, long distance pigeons,
and not that they don't need to be cotton wooled or anything like that.
100%. So I really do like them. We have bred a couple. We have sent some to Africa Pro. We've sent, you know, I've got a couple that I'm going to race again. A lot of it, you know, when we got the pigeons, we bred them, you know, as they arrived to try and get on top of things. I think they'll have their first fair go this year. We'll, you know, pair up the right time, get a couple out of them, and really see how they are. But like I say, there are some really nice. So
you definitely have a soft spot for those.
Yes, I like them a lot.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about his loft, because it was quite interesting the way he explained it, and his trap and all of that.
I think we covered a bit of it in the last one, but you know, we got there. It's walked down a flight of stairs, and then the one race loft was a double story, a lot of steel, and ice cold. You know, when we got up in there, it was ice cold, cobwebs. it was
no fancy lofts with wall.
Not fancy at all.
Nothing.
And discussing, he said, look, isn't it a bit cold and whatever? He said, no, actually his best loft is the one down there. And when we looked down, it was basically a windy hut. You know, I think a windy hut's a South African thing, but it was a windy hut. And the one section had plastic packets that the birds flew through.
That was the trap.
The trap, yeah. And,
crazy.
And it's you know, the birds seemed, they were happy. They were beautiful pigeons, and I don't think there's not much else there but good pigeons.
Good pigeons, good basic pigeons. But then long before that, you and I were talking, and we shared videos, and there was this up and coming cream of Belgium, cream of the world that everyone was going crazy about, was the he had broken new records, broken records, and even now, I think kids, grandkids, great grandkids are annihilating the competition all over the world. It's on the internet. It's the Blizzard King Kittle. So, were you able to go there? Were you able to select? What was the process there? Because I know you brought some in, but how did that happen?
Yeah, so obviously that was on the top of our list after seeing the videos and see the record. He broke Kittle's record with the lowest coefficient in the Youngbird series, which is also important. I think that it happened in the Youngbird series, as it shows that the birds are
mature quicker,
mature
especially
quicker.
If you want to do one loft.
Yeah, which is exactly what you need for one loft racing. You need a bird that can mature quickly and get on the go quick enough. So it was quite interesting. So that was on the top of our list. We did manage to go to the Flanders collection.
Did you manage to visit him there?
Yeah, meet Yannick de Ridder, top man. He also took us around, showed us his birds, very open, transparent. We handled a lot. We managed to select what we needed, and it was fairly soon after, because he broke the record in 2021. We were there early 2023.
Yeah.
So 2021
year
he had, and then they had a year to breed, and we were there. You know what I mean, to select, and thanks to Roland Bauer, he obviously, without him, I don't know if I wouldn't have met Peter Gijsselbrecht and been able to do that kind of thing. Roland's, he's been very instrumental in us doing this. Anyway, we managed to select ourselves 4 incredible pigeons.
So when you say 4, did you bring in 2 cocks, 2 hens?
2 cocks, 2 hens.
Are they related to each other?
Yeah. So obviously when we had selected them, and Yannick had sent us the things, unbeknownst to him, that it would, the two nest mates, we got 2 hens, is out of Yannick de Ridder's most successful pair. It bred him Legend Blizzard, which was a phenomenal racing pigeon.
So those are full sisters to Legend Blizzard.
Full sisters to Legend Blizzard. And they sold this year a full brother to them at the Blackpool show.
Yes.
And it sold for £25,000, which is as close as anything to 600,000 rand.
Yeah.
So very lucky in that respect that we managed to get 2 out of that pair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
But also maybe because you got there earlier. Had you got there later, you might not have paid. You might have.
A lot of luck.
You might have paid the 600,000 rand a bird.
100%.
Yeah.
Then we managed to get a cock that's Vivi is Vivi paired to Blizzard, bred him a national winner, which was Jaggy 6, and Jaggy 5 had scored, I think, 4 or 5 times in the top 10 nationally. So that's what he refers to as.
So he's also a good fancier, Tyrone.
Oh yeah, great fancier. Fancier. The results that the Blizzards have achieved there for him is phenomenal, and all over the world. They raced him. I think at the Pyramids, one loft. They've had great success with them.
I think they've had great success in Dubai.
The Dubai one.
The Egypt, obviously, the Pyramids one. Yeah, so the
Dubai one loft race. They really are doing the business, and they're very new in the game, Russ. Like I say, he's only. I mean, how long has he been in the stock loft? And he's already achieving success. So I think, I think these are going to be. Tell
us a bit. Did you handle some of the offspring of all the Blizzards there?
Yeah, we managed to go through.
And what was your impression there?
They're beautiful pigeons. They're beautiful. Beautiful.
Not only beautiful to look at, because that I've seen on photos.
To handle.
But
they handle phenomenally. To look, what do we really know about handling pigeons?
No, but you handle. You like what you like. So
they're nice. They're obviously typical of the Kittles they're bigger, rounder pigeons, more muscular pigeons. But the wings are phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we managed to get a son out of that VV to a top son of Blizzard.
Okay.
And then the one that's a bit off but I mean absolutely superbly bred is this one. I can show it to you quickly.
Overlook there.
Is this one? So if you can see here. it's Blizzard King Kittle paired to Olympic Rosita, which they refer to as the #1 pair in the world.
Yeah, we'll put this pedigree up for everyone to see.
So as you can see there, it's Blizzard King to Kittle to Olympic Rosita, and then this pole you can see here was the first ace combine, best 21, first
And then another
ace.
granddaughter Kittle.
Yeah, granddaughter Kittle, and you can see their first. I mean,
This is a fantastic pedigree.
yeah, he's absolutely bred in the purple, superstar. You know, so he's probably the most well-bred one of the lot.
So tell me, you mated these birds up already?
Yeah.
So you've mated the 2 cocks to the 2 hens?
Yeah, so basically it
So
worked
to
out
each other,
that-
that's what I mean.
Yeah, so basically what we managed to do with them is because the 2 daughters were nestmates of, the Legend Blizzard sisters are nestmates, we could put the cocks to...
So those babies would be cousins now to each.
Yeah, they're cousins, so they'll be line bred to Blizzard King Kittle himself. And then if you had to, for argument's sake, because I've had some inquiries about them, and
Yeah, the prices would be ridiculous now if you had to import them. I mean, it's crazy.
no, look, and but if we had to pair the offspring of those 2 pairs together, that'd be double line bred to Blizzard King Kittle and line bred to Legend Blizzard. I mean, it would be they're absolutely phenomenal babies. And like I say, I've had a couple of guys contact us regarding purchasing, and we're busy discussing the price and all that. So we'll see.
Yeah, look, I think they'll be wanted everywhere.
Well, yes, Russ, and especially if they race as well as the Blizzards do race, which I'm sure they will.
No, there's no reason why they shouldn't. I mean,
they're out of the very.
Yannick's proved it. Tyrone, Yannick's got a partner in Ireland. I just can't think of the name now. And he's raced phenomenally well with these.
Yeah, so that's
so with the same way bred as your originals.
Yeah,
he's raced very well with him, eh?
Yeah, look.
So he's some of the results I've been following. So
yeah, I think they
I just can't get on his name now, man.
It's FBR Lofts.
FBR, but it's Ireland,
yeah. And he I believe they also broke the record in Ireland on the sprint. With
they did. Yeah, I've been following him. Yeah,
so the results are
and just to mention something about Ireland, which we saw when we were there. Ireland's a hell of a tough place to race to.
Yeah,
you got two channels to cross. It must be the most grueling. So those birds must be tough and they must be good.
Yes. Yeah. No. Look, we hope so, Russ. Obviously, but we couldn't have purchased better pigeons.
No, I don't think so.
And yeah, well, it's to be seen how they perform.
Yeah. No, I look. I've got no doubt that those birds are gonna do the job. The other one that I wanted to speak to you about, when we were in Blackpool, it was obviously not unable, but I mean, no one could buy a Willem de Bruin pigeon.
Yeah, well,
because
you could buy it, but you'd have to be a millionaire.
I think you'd have to be a billionaire because the way the Chinese were bidding there was the hands were up. They were just not going down until I think the one went for 95,000.
Yeah, I think
or something. I can't remember.
65,000.
Or 65,000 pounds.
And I think Willem broke that record again this last year with 69,000 pounds or something.
So I mean, and if you convert that to range, you've got to be very wealthy to buy a few birds like that. Yeah. So I think for you to have some of that blood,
look, Russ, and what I've been toying with the idea, and me and Roland we've discussed is maybe to try and cross the Blizzards to the
Browns,
and hopefully try and create something that can really have a go,
Yeah, and what's very nice to have is that I don't think anyone else has got that combination in the country.
Not yet, after this maybe.
The Blizzards and the Willem de Bruins, and then obviously all the other little fill-ins that you've brought along.
A nice cross that we've also spoken about is we visited, like I said, Nicholas and Philip Norman.
Yes.
And when we visited them, they also love Roland.
Yeah.
And we managed. Obviously, I don't think we would have been able to purchase the birds we did without Roland's pull, if you will.
Yes.
And we bought from Magic Arvin. Now, Magic Arvin comes from, he was the extreme long distance ace bird in Belgium in 2021 as well.
Mm-hmm.
So also fairly new on the block. I don't think many people know about him. And he was the extreme marathon best pigeon in the world. He scored I've got it here. He scored an eighth national from, it's not on here.
Remember that pedigree?
Yeah. So he scored
we'll put all these pedigrees up.
An 8th national from Barcelona, and I think a 6th national from Perpignan. So he, 2 top 10 positions on very, very long races. Obviously scored more, but that's the main thing. And it turns out he's also a Grizzle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to get to. But is obviously your own Grizzles have already achieved major success. Yeah.
Yeah. So my Grizzles.
So tell us, I wanted to chat to you about that, but while we're on it, you want to create a TNT Grizzle line.
Yeah.
What are your plans going forward regarding that?
Well, Rusk, my Grizzles have, which is, I should say, they come from Walter Dinwiddie, they're like Walter Dinwiddie, And I got from him, and I obviously bought from Arnie Morey.
Yeah.
So then I crossed those to my own pencil line and ended up with a couple of really good ones. And my number one Grizzle cock is 12693. I'm looking, he usually sits in that box, but he's not
there now.
Yeah. And look, he bred me the best long distance bird in the combine last year. He bred me a silver medal in the TRPF. He breeds me a lot of phenomenal pigeons, and so I've already got a bit of a Grizzle line that have achieved good results.
So now you want to try and mix a bit of this.
You end up buying the best Grizzles possibly in the world from Belgium, and
on results though.
In result, and you possibly, how wrong can you really go with when you start crossing them? Bring the speed and the precociousness of the blizzards
and the intelligence. Tyrone, those Blizzard Kings. I was watching just off the subject. I was watching the Irish connection with the Blizzard Kings. Now he's going into each nest box and teasing them, and yes, they are territorial, eh?
Yeah, I can show you. We'll have a look outside. I've got a cock out there that'll chew your fingers off. If you come near him, he's just that crazy. But so you got a bit of that tenacity. You got a bit of that precociousness that they obviously come early. Yeah, and they sprint birds. Put a bit of speed. They got a bit of speed in them, and then you've got the Magic Arvins with they've got like natural breath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've got that. They can do the distance.
Yes,
so try and cross the two. Try and bring them.
So sorry, just that natural Arvins. Did you get something off him or?
Yeah, so we got a direct daughter of Magic Arvin, and then 2 grandkids, which came from Peter Gijselbrecht. I purchased them from him.
Okay.
Which is a Magic Arvin son that he has crossed to his Barcelona. They very. They concentrate, I should say, on Barcelona.
Which is the main race in the world, eh?
Yeah, they had
the most prestigious race in the world, I should say.
They had the Laureate and all that, so it all comes down. And then he had a top beautiful hen, a Nina, and that's what he paired Magic Arvin son to. And I bought, like I say, those 2 beautiful babies.
Okay.
Also Grizzles.
Also Grizzles.
Okay,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they, I've got the Grizzles to do the job.
So soon you'll be having a loft with only Grizzles, Yeah, shit. So that's interesting. And the rest of the birds are just fitting in with what you're filling in.
Yeah, Russ. Look, we've got a lot of them. We bought in a lot of best Kittles from Dominic Velge.
Did you?
Yeah, and he just sold that Blizzard King Kittle now on Top
Pigeon. Yeah, how much did that go for?
About 140,000.
140.
Yeah. So that's the Oaks already know.
Yeah.
So, he made them available now. So, and we've got ours, and we'll be able to.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic. So I think let's go have a look at some of these showbirds.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
And but I'm sure they're going to perform. I'm sure they're going to do well. They've come from good lofts. There must be something in them. So should we go have a look?
Yeah.
Tyrone, tell us, we're going into the first section now.
Rusky, this is that extremely well-bred Blizzard that I told you about.
Okay.
You can see the color of this one. He's molting a bit now. This will be his last round for the season. We'll pair him up a bit later once he's finished through the molt.
Okay.
But he's got that Olympic Rosita Kittle.
So he's
the really well-bred one. Yeah, so you can have a look at
so
him
that pedigree will post up.
Yeah.
And this is a
just catch the
super ending bird. The cover is unbelievable. Beautiful pearl eye. And even in the molt, he still handles perfectly. Yeah, solid, muscular, beautiful bird.
Yeah, look, unfortunately.
So he's the Blizzard crossed with the Kittle stuff.
With the Olympic Rosita Kittle. You know, he's got a lot of that blood in him now.
Okay, and this is.
And you can see, yeah, he's got a bit of attitude. You know.
Check there.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he doesn't. And then that is one of those.
So this is a Magic Ivan daughter.
Magic Ivan granddaughter.
Granddaughter. So was she from Peter Gesselbrecht?
She's from Peter Gesselbrecht.
Okay.
Yeah. Also phenomenal.
Oh, beautiful wing. Beautiful feathering, soft, silky, gold eye, muscular, solid frame. Yeah, she's a beauty.
So hopefully we'll see what that produces. And
no, this is two of the best bloodlines in the world combined.
Yeah, you know.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you can just let her go there. In this section here, I've got this is a son of Lex Webster's boss.
Ah, yes.
That he gifted me. Also phenomenal, big pigeon, but a beautiful pigeon in the hand. And I mean, they need no introduction locally.
Nah.
So these birds
so just a little bit on Lex. I mean, he's popped up in every ace pigeon at every one loft. He's just done.
He does phenomenally, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good bird, I think. Yeah, it's a very nice bird.
Nice pigeon.
Oh, it's a beautiful bird, eh? Yeah, you can see why Lex flies like he does, eh?
Yeah. So what I did was I've taken him now, and he actually paired me a pigeon at Dino King. That was twice third in the hotspots.
Is that directly off his boss?
Yeah, that's a boss son. Yeah, so he bred me a son that I called Big Boss.
Yeah.
That raced, and in actual fact, his name was Big Boss, and I didn't realize. So his son's Big Boss, and he's also
Big Boss Junior.
Yeah. So the bird scored twice third in the hotspots at Dino King. Raced super well for me at Dino King. And this then, she's off of my silver medal Joko cock.
Yes.
Paired to that hen that you arranged for me, Umberti.
Oh, yes.
From Gustav Umberti.
So Gustav's birds have done phenomenally well in the one lofts. Yeah, fantastic.
So she was running in the Sapir Summer Series. She was running the best bird there until the final, and came late on the final. Yeah, as the, you know.
So I'll tell you what's nice about this mating is there's both locally produced one loft champions, both these lines.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting. Eh?
Yeah. So she came 3 hours late on the final, and she still ended up the third best bird at Sapir.
Sure.
So I've actually paired them up now to enter them into the Sapir Summer Series. Yes, that's my plan. You know. So that's what this pair is.
Yeah. Very nice.
This pair over here, I can show you. This is a absolutely phenomenal pair of pigeons, yeah. This is a cock that Andre Small gave to me.
Yeah, and Andries needs no introduction.
Needs no introduction. I
Yeah.
mean, he's got, but this is, you know, one of my favorite cocks in the loft. I mean, you can look at the cover on that wing, you know.
Favorite? What has he done for you? Has he done anything?
So this pair, she is, that's Daisy 1. She was 10th ace bird at the $1 million. She's direct off my Joko pair.
Lovely cover,
So-
this cock.
Paired to that cock,
So she's direct off the Joko pair.
direct off the Joko pair. She was a 10th ace at the $1 million. And this pair, Russ, in the first year of breeding, bred me a double fed winner, a fed winner, the best baby in Benoni. Then bred me Princess Lola, who was running 3rd ace at Africa. Then they bred me Princess Lola, who was she was running in the top 10 of the ace birds of Africa Pro as well. I sent 5 of them to Africa Pro. All 5 made the final. All 5 came
She's
home
bred,
from
how
the
does she
final.
bred again, you said?
So she's out of my Joko.
Same
pair.
click pair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so she's a phenomenal pigeon. And I mean, the pair together really is probably my click pair, you know.
The number 1 pair, which is
At the moment,
At the
yeah,
moment,
I mean, they, like I say, a double fed winner, best birds in the one off. So again, this is going to Africa, Sapir Summer Series.
Summer series,
Yeah, yeah. Put them back together and hopefully have a go with them. You know?
Yeah.
What else have I got here? Let's see quickly, because I've paired up a couple pairs. That is not that. This is the Magic Alvin daughter.
You can see the color,
Yeah. So she's
But she's a direct daughter of Magic Ivan.
yeah,
Oh, she's lovely.
paired to the grandson of Magic Alvin.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, trying to
The cover.
duplicate the genetics a bit.
Yeah.
And then this will
Her
be,
feathers are silky, silky, silky.
yeah.
Yeah, she's in top condition. Intelligent, as you can see a mile away. Oh, she's a beautiful hen. Mated to, and that cock is
This is from Peter Gijselbroek,
So
but it's
this
a
is-
Magic
so this
Alvin
is the grandson.
Yeah.
So grandson mated to daughter of
Yeah.
Magic Alvin.
Yeah.
Oof, I love the color. Look at that wing. Oh. So what a lot of guys like to see are those they used in the old days they call them pipe cleaners with the louvers. So if you look at this cock's wing, you can see the pipe cleaners, you can see the cover, and you can see the louvers in the wing. Oh, it's beautiful, Tyrone. And I think a very good mating for racing and for stock birds, I think.
Yeah. So,
Very good.
look, you know, when we get them, we try them,
Yeah.
and I think they're going to they'll do the business.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Here is what I call Vivi's Blizzard, because obviously his mom was Vivi.
Yeah.
So and she had bred that Jaggy 6 and Jaggy 5. So this is, and I mean, yeah, you'll see you know, he's more typical of the Blizzards.
Okay.
Size-wise, you know, he's a big muscular pigeon, beautiful pigeon. You know, but I mean, you'll handle him. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Eh?
Strong,
He reminds me a
powerful.
bit of Patton. Oh,
Yeah.
he's strong, eh?
Very, very powerful cock. That.
Yeah. And once again, oh yeah, but all the Blizzards cover.
Super wing.
If I can just explain something quickly to some of the guys that don't really know wings, I just want to explain to them what I like in a wing. So that, and it's taught to me by a very good friend of mine, Henry Kruger, that if you look at the wing going onto the body, it must be like a pack of cards. It mustn't pull up. So if you open that up and you look, you'll see it pulled like a pack of cards, and the cover here is completely covered. Once again, the louvers,
Vibrant eyes.
vibrant, healthy. Yeah, this is a super cock, eh?
Exceptional, Russ. You know, like I
the
say,
frame, everything's solid. And then, Russ, come here. Let me just show them what the bambinos look like.
And if you look at those
I
wings
think
there,
it'll be
you'll
the
see how they cover.
first time and the last time I'm mainly 180k in my hands. Beautiful, eh?
And what's quite interesting with them, Russ, is
I'll show you the other one. Come
the
on.
prices of the Grizzles compared to the normal ones is
Yes.
blues and that is almost double for a Grizzle.
Unbelievable, eh? But they're beautiful, eh? I see your babies, the droppings are healthy, Tyrone. They're very well looked after. So, doing a good job. You're keeping them well
And
fed.
then, if I show you here, the last one that I can maybe show you is, he's outside now, this boy. Oh, so this is also quite interesting. This is my silver medal cock, paired to Sampo gold medal for my friend. Let me get him inside quickly. I'll tell you now.
Okay.
Gary Force had the best sprint bred in South Africa.
Yes.
That's the hen over there. We're doing a co-breeding,
Okay.
but let me get him inside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll take a photo of them now. Before we go there, Tyrone, what are these little babies here?
So they were placed from that pair. Yeah.
Oh, from that pair?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just show them. Can I show them?
Yeah.
So those are the same as the previous babies?
And you'll feel these magic ovens compared to like those babies,
Yeah.
they're a lot lighter.
Buoyant.
Yeah, they're smaller, lighter pigeons,
Yeah.
you know, and I mean, you can see, look, they're only babies,
Yeah.
but they're beautiful.
Stunning.
Yeah, so, but have a look there, you'll feel they're much lighter,
Yeah.
smaller pigeons, you know.
Yeah. They're lighter, but they're full, eh, Tyrone?
Yeah, no, they're
They're
not,
full.
they're not light, you know, like they
Yeah.
are just,
Bring him here, son. See, he's got a bit of a bar on him, this one.
yeah.
Beauts.
Yeah. Okay.
And then move on to this pair here.
So that hen that you handled over there, that was the third ace at the Sapir.
Yes.
This is her father. He's off the Joko pair.
Okay. So he's off,
Hey boy.
he's off your original
And-
number one pair.
Yeah, and he was a silver medal in the GPU.
Okay.
He's also a big boy. This is the cock that took all Cold Cherry's money.
So he must have raced well, eh?
Oh, he was a superstar, us.
Same. So you said you went and mated him now?
So yeah, look, I've contacted Gary, you know, and I said, look, I've got this cock. He's done really well for me, and he had just, you know, this year.
Yeah.
This hen was the gold medal in South Africa on the sprints.
Yeah.
You know, super hen. And so I said, well, look, if you know, if he's interested in doing a co-breed, and he said, yeah. So that's what we've done here, you know. Yeah. So, but she's beautiful. They're on 2 babies at the moment.
Ah, shame, okay.
Yeah. So
That's a nice pair, eh?
yeah. Look, Russ put the best and you hope, you know.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Eh?
And then this one, I think when I look at him, is the man himself, Joko.
Who did you mate him to now?
So actually I had him up to a Bullard hen
Okay.
that I really, really liked.
Yeah.
And
So just for the viewers, Tyrone, you know, we hear Joko. What were his achievements besides the breeding? He's bred you superstars in almost every nest. But what did he do himself?
he was the best long distance bird in the TRPF.
Yeah, that takes doing, eh?
Yeah, he raced really, really well. But I mean, his true worth is in the stock loft.
He's bred you.
The bird that was lying, I think, 7th best bird at the Sipiu Summer Series last year was a son of his. I also purchased him back. You know, it makes it easy to buy them back when you know that the sons and the daughters breed for you.
Yeah. Who was it? He was mated to one of your Bullard hens.
One of the Bullard hens, yeah. So, this is what they managed to.
Oh, shame. Yeah, it's a nice little baby. See, it's got a bit of bronze in the bars, eh?
I don't think it's not from him. He hasn't bred that
No,
before. So it must come from the
Bullards.
Bullards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful little baby. Your birds are very healthy, very well looked after.
Yeah, Russ, look, when we built this, so that was the whole intention, was to try and breed nice birds. And we put these automated doors in that open and close, which allows the birds to go spend time outside in the sun, get fresh air.
Yeah.
You know, not enclosed in a loft their whole lives, you know.
Yeah. Let's go slowly so they don't fly. It's a nice photo of all of them up there. Are those all blizzards?
Yeah.
So those are all the new blizzard babies that are out in the sun loft in the aviary.
There. You can see the tenacity of these.
Very territorial immediately from a young age, eh?
Yeah, it's a baby, this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they look well, Tyrone. So these now, your plan with these are to breed them now, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To you know, it's a bit unrealistic to try and put birds in the market that are going to be,
No, sure.
you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can look at them. I mean, they're tame as anything. Beautiful cock, you know. And yeah.
Stunning.
Check it.
It's cheeky, eh?
Cheeky. It's gonna smell at people.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, fuck me. Beautiful, eh?
Best.
So these Russ are the two full sisters to Legend Blizzard.
Oh, so these are the two direct imports.
Yeah, direct from
Full sisters to Legend import. And by the way they handle, they're going to become legends, as well.
Yeah.
Definitely this one. Oh, she's beautiful. Let me handle that. Yeah. You just see the cover. Same as Blizzard. Blizzard himself had the same cover.
Yeah.
If you remember the video we shared.
Yes. So you can see even full extension of the wing. It's still covering. Beautiful.
Oh, this one's got
So
like
these two are out of
fire
his,
in our eyes. Eh?
out of Flanders collection, #1 Blizzard.
#1 Blizzard pair.
Yeah. So
Look,
very
I think in the
fortunate.
next year or two, these are going to be in high demand, these Blizzard.
I think they're already in high demand. I believe in the Middle East and China. And look, I mean, I suppose they haven't had a chance yet in South Africa, which we're
But
planning on giving them. You know,
Yeah.
they will have a chance. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, that was a magnificent start to season 2. I've no doubt that the birds are going to be successful, Tyrone. I've looked at the pedigrees, the performance of some of these bloodlines already in the one lofts overseas and in national competition. But one thing personally that I judge birds on, that I like to judge birds on, because some guys have got the theory of the wing and the eye and all the theories. And one of my favorite theories is if I don't want to stop handling a pigeon, I want to keep on handling it.
Yes.
And there were numerous there. I mean, those blizzards are the magic Arien stuff. That cock from Lex is a super superstar, and then obviously that's why Lex does well wherever he goes. The Joko stuff, my opinion, and I think you've got a collection here of birds that's going to make a hell of an impact in South Africa for years to come. And I'm sure your Grizzle combinations that you're working on are going to be very, very successful. So congratulations. Obviously, thank you very much to Roland Bauer for assisting you here. Peter Gijselbrecht, who took you guys around. You've obviously built up good friendships there now. Good relationships with fanciers there. And I've no doubt that you're going to do well in the future with these birds.
Yeah, oh, sure. Thanks, Russ. Thanks for you and Russ Jr. For putting these shows up for the fanciers. I think it's very important. And you know, I've bumped into a couple of fanciers at different places. Pigeon fanciers bump into each other, and everyone says they saw the first interview and they look forward to every Friday. And I think it's a good initiative for the pigeon sport. And you know, it's not you know, this whole to open up insights into other fanciers' lofts. You know,
100%.
it's you know, maybe it's not to everyone for a Blizzard or a this or whatever the case may be, but you know, that's the route we've taken, is to try to get the best pigeons. Which I mean, we couldn't, like I said, we could never have done it without Roland and Peter.
Yeah.
And yeah, Russ, it's thank you to you guys for everything you've done. You know, it really is good for the pigeon game.
No, and I'm sure it won't be the last. And yeah, we've got a hell of a lot planned ahead of us. So yeah, no, thank you.
100%. Shot,
Okay.
Rusky.
Shot, man.